Today I'm going to show you the fastest way to level your thievery skill in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Let's get to it. Leveling thievery in this game can be an absolute pain in the butt, but don't worry, there is an easy exploit to pull this off and level extremely fast. Before you start this exploit though, I highly advise leveling your alchemy so that you can get the Henry's version of the Fox Potion, which will increase all experience that you gain by 50%. This will allow you to level significantly faster. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about and you haven't even touched alchemy, I highly suggest you check out my alchemy video, which I will link at the end of this video and down below in the description. So once you've got your alchemy leveled and you got your Fox Potion ready to go, the next thing you want to do is head over to the 𝐴𝐻𝐷𝐸 Mill. Once you get to this location, there is a barn. You go into this barn, and in the back of the barn, there is a chest there and some lockpicks and a dagger. This chest is special because you can pick this chest and nobody will care, and it will relock. Now, you can repick it for a decent number of times until you get to a certain level at which Henry will tell you that you're not going to gain any more experience from picking this lock, and it will eventually stop relocking. Once you've done that, you need to head over and talk to the miller here if you have not already, and you start his quest chain. Initially, he's going to have you do some stuff, carry some sacks, whatever, but eventually he will give you a quest that requires you to do some thievery nonsense. He will also introduce you to this fella here, which will give you the ability to practice your thievery. Now, normally, talking to him and practicing pickpocketing is an absolute pain in the butt because you can only steal from him one time, and then there's a bunch of dialogue that you have to go through, and then you do it again, and you rinse and repeat. But there is a way around this that allows you to level your pickpocketing a lot faster without the need to continuously do this dialogue over and over and over again. And it's super easy to set up. The first thing you want to do is tell him you want to practice pickpocketing. He's going to lead you into the back of the barn. Then you just want to rob the guy. Don't actually interact with him past him going in there. He's going to keep telling you, let's go, let's do this thing, blah, 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 blah. That's what you want. You can rob him now and no one will care, nor will he. He's going to be locked into this, let's start this practicing thing. Get all the stuff out of his pockets that you can, including the practice key, which you should run into. Or you just rob him until his pouch disappears. Once you have done that, you then want to activate the practice mode. So just hit E on him and tell him that you're ready to begin, and then steal the key from him. When it goes back into the do you want to do this again, you say no. Then quickly, before he can walk away, you activate talking to him again, tell him you want to practice pickpocketing. Once again, he is going to stand there. Do not activate the practice again. Instead, just rob him. You will notice that now there are two practice keys there. You want to steal them one at a time. Stealing them all in one go does not increase the amount of experience you get. You get a set amount of experience per pickpocket success. So you want to steal one, then rob him again, then steal the other. Then, once you are out of keys to steal, you go back into the practice mode. Do you see where this is going? Once you go back into the practice mode, a new key will spawn. You steal it from him, then you tell him no, then you activate practice mode again. When you actually rob him while he's standing there telling you let's begin, there will now be 3 keys, then 4 keys, and then so on and so on and so on until his bag is just full of keys for you to rob so that you can gain more experience in between initiating a conversation with him. Each time you steal one of these keys from him, you should gain anywhere between 54 and 55 experience if you have one of the Fox Potions active. For some reason, it was varying 1 point for me, may for you, may not, don't know. But for me, sometimes I would gain 55, sometimes I would gain 54. Now, there's a few things to keep in mind here. First off, you will get to a point where you just won't be able to steal from him because he'll notice you every time you do it. If this happens to you, all you need to do is just skip some time while he is standing there waiting for you to activate the practice mode. He won't go anywhere. Don't worry. He'll stand there forever until you activate the practice mode. I advise starting with 2 hours and then increasing it depending on whether or not you're able to do it after you've skipped 2 hours. Sometimes I don't have any problems doing it after skipping 2 hours. Other times he immediately notices me and I got to skip a little more time. Also, another thing to keep in mind here is that these keys will not go away after he sleeps and after you finish up this whole situation. So if you run out of energy and you need to go sleep, just go do that. And the next morning he should be sitting on the bench where he always sits. Just tell him you want to practice again and you can go and start, and he will already have all of the duplicated keys in his inventory. It's only really a bit of a chore and slow to start with. Once you get an inventory of duplicated keys on him, then you can steal a bunch of them and gain a bunch of experience per each time before you have to initiate a conversation with him. Now, do note that this is mainly for thievery. You will gain a little bit of stealth experience if you are stealth when you're trying to rob him. You don't need to be stealth while you're trying to rob him. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really change the success rate or how easily you can get into his inventory, at least from not what I've seen. If you want to quickly level stealth, the easiest way to do that is to just wait till nighttime, go into a a town, break into someone's house, rob them, and then just do loop-de-loops around their house. The longer you are stealth and running around somebody's house that is considered an enemy, the quicker you will gain stealth experience. And from what I can tell, they're not considered an enemy until you actually rob something from them. It's kind of boring, but honestly, it's the easiest way to go about leveling your stealth. So now that you know how to level your thievery and stealth, if you're looking for a quick way to level your archery along with strength, agility, and warfare, I have a video for that as well, which I will link down below and at the end of this video. Okay, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Hopefully you all found this video helpful and informational. If you did, please consider hitting the subscribe button and notification bell so you get notified when I upload other videos. And if you're looking for some more of my content, you can find a link to another one of my videos on the screen right now. I want to give an absolute massive shout out and thank you to all of my channel supporters for helping to keep these videos sponsor free. You all are absolutely amazing people. If you would like to become an official channel supporter, check out the links in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're shy, you don't like to comment, just hit that thumbs up button and share your support. Until next time, thanks for watching.